This week my sale is at 4448 Limerick in Frisco. I'm really excited about this sale. This couple is a European couple, and they have been customers of mine coming to my estate sales for years. And I'm just so pleased when they call me. They're moving back to the East Coast with business, and I was just so pleased when they called and asked me to do their estate sale. Beautiful home, everything in it is very nice. They're European and they're extremely well traveled. They've been transferred, and then of course they've done a lot of traveling around the world. When we come in, we're going to go to the formal dining room. This is the nicest room to dine in. The light source in this room is great. It's a beautiful beveled glass top table, and it's quite a slab of glass on this. And then the chairs are in a wonderful tone-on-tone cream and white. And then we've adorned the table with all the china, glass, and silver is white and silver with crystal. Beautiful table. Now this table seats 6. So you could use it in a kitchen if you wanted to, or it's got a formal flair to it, as you can see. But the rug that it's on is from Fazy. It's a custom rug, gold and black. And then I want Eric to go around and get this sideboard in. It is just a beautiful piece. It's lit in the bottom, and it is curved bowed glass with shelves. And then the mirror is separate from this piece, so it is a 2-piece. They were not purchased together, but they look wonderful together. And that is just a great decorative cabinet in the bottom. Your china, glass, and silver would look beautiful in that. And again, it's lit. And this is just one of those unique pieces. I'm not sure that I've ever had anything even close to this, so I was really pleased. And it's by a major furniture manufacturer. It's of good quality. As you will find in this house, things are of great quality, and they've been taken care of beautifully. They're 2 adults. I mentioned they're both executives, so we do have an executive office in the house. There are 2 desks, as well as 2 executive task chairs. And these are very tailored. You know, they're not your normal desk chair. They're a very tailored chair, upholstered all the way around in leather. And then when Eric gets the bookshelves, you'll see what I mean about their travels. There's just all kinds of interesting object d'art, everything from Asian to Indian. They're just very, very well traveled. So there's lots of neat little boutique, interesting things. We've got a Hewlett-Packard printer back there. And again, these are the 2 desks. So if you're looking for a home desk, these are solid wood, dovetail drawers. Really nice. You're going to see a lot of interesting things like this lamp. This is an elephant and a monkey. And there's just lots of pieces like that throughout the house. These are 2 hand-carved chairs with luxury textiles on those, and they're carved front and back. Lots of hand-knotted rugs in this house. And when Eric pans up, you'll see this is the kind of stuff you're going to see a lot of object d'art like these pieces that are truly interesting and make your house so interesting. These 2 people are very interesting. She has a strong, strong sense of style, and I think the man that lives in this house has bought more books from me than every estate sale person that's bought books from me in the past. So they're very well read and very well traveled. Lots of interesting object d'art here. The tables here are solid wood, dovetail drawers. These sofas, if you're not particularly fond of the colors that are on them, keep in mind these have great bones if you're going to recover something for a room. I could see these in a hot velvet for a formal room or at the end of a master suite bed. These are great as far as design. It's a one-seat cushion, and it's got that beautiful camel back on it, and they're very clean lined, which is so in vogue right now. Again, object art is very interesting. We've got this on a hand-knotted rug in beautiful colors. It's a chocolate brown and a teal, very in vogue right now. The artwork we have in this room is oversized. Now, this is extremely traditional, but just the frame alone is going to be worth what we're selling the piece for. So keep that in mind. Got a wonderful 8-way hand-tied guest chair. And again, it's in that teal and chocolate brown color. The design on that, very in vogue, very clean lined. There's a little bit of everything in this house. So when we look at the stairway, this little antique 4-leg table, it's brass legged and it's ball and claw, and it's got a marble top with a little mirror inset shelf. Extremely unique, and it looks great in this just a little alcove of the stairway here. As we're coming into the kitchen, we've got these interesting masks. And like I said, you're just going to find things in this house that we don't have every week or we don't see all the time, because they have just a very unique and unusual collection of object art. And I'm just really proud of it this week. Behind here there's going to be some custom artwork and very unique pieces. I mean, this is so in vogue right now, abstract art. I love that piece myself. When Eric pans across this kitchen, it is full. It is full to the brim. We've got a lot of hard to find Arthur's Court. And we've got the Monkeys series. We've got it in cake plates, serving bowls. There's going to be a lot of bric-a-brac. There's going to be a lot of dish sets, glassware, teapots, pool dishes. We've got a lot of plastic pool dishes. There's a pool at this house. And then there's just going to be ancillary cups and plates. Got a real cute little wine, 2 side-by-side wine caddies. You know, everybody always needs those, even if you need them for the garage. When we pan back here, we've got a dining table that seats 6. And the everyday dishes they have are this Asian influenced and just beautiful colors. We've kind of decorated this table in that kind of that Asian green and purple. It's on another very nice rug, round rug. And this particular table, each chair has an armchair, and a lot of people like that. You know, a lot of times your rectangular tables, just the host and hostess chair has the arms on it, but every one of these chairs has that. And this table has that Asian influence. It's all carved all the way down, glass top, glass beveled, in excellent condition. Lots of different designer porcelain plates and serving pieces, partyware, if you will. When we pan over here, we've got a beautiful Bombay chest. This is an antique, and it is just got a great shape to it. When we kind of come into this room, we are going to see there's 2 beautiful, again, tone-on-tone wingback chairs. And those are partially down-filled. That's why you see those seats weeping a little bit, because it is a true down-filled cushion. Those are hard to come by. So if you're looking for a great 8-way hand-tied chair, and these are in excellent condition. We've got a wonderful, just a kind of a contemporary sofa on a hand-knotted rug. And here are more of the object art that I'm talking about. Great lamps in this room. and just interesting object-y art pieces. When Eric pans around, we've got a Sony flat screen television, and it sits on top of a great entertainment cabinet. The good thing about this entertainment cabinet, if you've got a big room, this will house all of equipment. It will house CDs, DVDs, things of that nature that you want to have put away. This one's got a nice crisp look to it, very transitional, very in trend. We've got lots of components as far as and good brand names: Sony, Hitachi, Samsung. So we've got a lot of that kind of stuff this week. We got a great chair and ottoman that match, and it's very whimsical in color. And then we've got a great baker's rack back here that's in solid iron and wood. And a really interesting set of dishes on that. That's great everyday dishes. And then you're going to see the barware in that. It has just a little different flair to it. As I mentioned, just a strong sense of style. Got some great Arthur's Court down there. We have 4 matching bar stools here. These are solid wood, and these have the swivels on it. So everybody wants a bar stool that swivels, especially in a great room like this, that you're going to want to be able to keep your conversation going to both sides of the room when your room gets full. Okay, we're going to go back here to the laundry room. We've got the LG Trom washer and dryer on the pedestals in the stainless steel. The movers have gone to the added trouble of putting the dollies back in these so that the drums in them don't move or shake when you're moving them. So that is really nice to have that done for you. Got some interesting artwork throughout this house. You're going to see all kinds of abstracts. I'm particularly fond of that piece there. I mean, a lot to talk about when you look at that piece. When we come into the master suite, we've got a queen size bed with a leather bed frame. It's headboard, footboard, and then the frame goes all the way around the bed. We'll have the mattress and box springs for sale, the bed frame, as well as the bed linens. On either side, we've got some custom night tables. Those are granite top, real iron bases. This came out of an incredible showroom in the World Trade Center, and these are very desired. We have 2 Hancock & More. Now, Hancock & More is good recliners. We have 2 of those matching in ultra suede with ball and claw carved feet and front with the exposed nail heads. Excellent condition. And again, they're Hancock & More, and we all know the reputation that Hancock & More has. We've got a great little antique table between them with a marble top. And then we are going to have a plethora of clothing in this house. And it's going to range in various and sundry sizes, most of which are 8 to 14-ish. Lots of clothes. We have the armoire that matches those 2 night tables. And then we have a sweet little guest chair over here. And I just love this little knob wood frame that's around this chair. It's in a color that you could just take it and put it anywhere. It's a true tone-on-tone linen cushion. But I love the wood frame that's on that. We come into this master suite closet. We have shoes. We have handbags, pajamas, casual clothes, men's ties, men's suits. Now, I'll tell you about the man of this house. He is extremely tall. He is a tall fella. And his suits are Hugo Boss, Joop, lots of European labels, and lots of highbrow designer labels on his clothes. Very, very, very nice clothes. Like I said, a lot of designer Hugo Boss, a lot of ski coats, trousers, long sleeve shirts. Like I said, this is a tall guy. I would say he's 6'6", 6'7". Women's clothes, like I said, the woman of the house has a very strong sense of style. Lots of designer shoes, some St. John, lots of European labels, beautifully done, lots of boots, accessories, some designer handbags, and there's going to just be a lot of shoes. We've got, also we have ladies' designer shoes again this week in a size 10 that we've brought in. So I know we really got a great response from that last week because they're, you know, normally what we have is size 6 and 7, so they were very pleased to have those. And then we also have a lot of 7 and 8s. We're going to go out here to the garage. We brought in our brand new jewelry line to this sale. So I know a lot of you love to come to sales for that. And we've got everything. We've got bracelets, designer shoes. We've got the inspired David Yurman, John Hardy line. This is all brand new jewelry that I bring in for these sales. And we also have a lot of the bracelets. And we have the knockoffs of the Gucci. And we have our rings. These are all brand new. This is one of the same lines that Neiman sells in their travel catalog, PAJ. And it's just an incredible line. We have a great Maytag side-by-side, freezer in the bottom, garage refrigerator. We also have a chest freezer. I have people asking me for those all the time, so I have them on this week. We have got a kind of a contemporary sofa. It's had a little wear on it, but we're going to price it accordingly. We've got those bicycles, fat bicycles, P-H-A-T, fat bicycles. I know a lot of people want those. We've got some great outdoor pieces there. You see the outdoor furniture. Golf clubs, Callaway golf clubs. We've got 2 sets. And the bags that those go in, we've got the irons and the woods. And I even believe there's a few putters in there. And the bags look brand spanking new. The bags have the cover on them so that they're airport ready. All you gotta do is pull them. So keep in mind that we've got Callaway golf clubs for all of you people that come to our sales to look for golf clubs and those kinds of things. When we come in, we're gonna go upstairs. Now keep in mind, in the morning, Friday morning, we are gonna open at 10 and we'll be here until 5. Saturday, we'll be here again at 10 and we're here until 4. And Sunday, the big day, we're here at 11 and we end at 4. Now we're in a really nice neighborhood up here off of Lebanon, so we're gonna wanna be careful of not parking in front of people's driveways. This is kind of the game room upstairs for the media room. And we got a great table and chairs here, game table with 4 chairs. And I love the combination of the seats matching the rug that's on. And then most of what's in here is all casual furniture, smaller sofas. We've got a great chair and matching ottoman over there, 2 bar stools. This clock is sensational. It looks really old. It's not. It's a reproduction. Really makes a great statement. So all my clock lovers, this one is really nice. And you'll want to see that. It's kind of got a porcelain face and then it looks like it's that crackled wood. Lots of linens, tablecloths, napkins, napkin holders, lots of that kind of stuff. When we come into this workout room, we've got an elliptical by Precor, and we've got a treadmill. Both of these, as I mentioned, this family is European. These are European, but they have the converters. So you can plug them right into the converter and then plug them right into electricity here. And we'll have these priced accordingly. So they're in great working condition. It's just that I really want to point that out. But it's kind of like taking your blow dryer to Europe. You know, you have to have a converter to plug it in. They have the converters on these, so we will sell those with that. Again, more linens, lots of linens. We got a great flat screen TV here by Philips. And, you know, we always sell TVs every week. We have brought in all of our inventory in clothing, shoes, luxury clothing. There's St. John, there's Escada, there's Vince, there's Lafayette 148. There's lots of designer labels in here. As far as shoes, 7.5 all the way up to 10. And I've got labels like Jimmy Choo, Manolo Blahnik, Gucci, Christian Louboutin, lots of great boots. And we just brought all, this was the media room, and we just brought all the clothes. These clothes are priced to sell, and these are the best of the best. I mean, there's lots of designer labels in here, lots of shoes, lots of handbags. I'm looking at a Christian Dior handbag. Just lots of great, these boots here are absolutely wonderful. And they don't even look like they've been worn. They still have the price tag on the bottom. So there's going to be lots of that. Got a great round rug in here. You know, round rugs are hard to find. And that is a great one. And just lots of designer labeled things. You'll just have to take your time and go through that. This is a big house, so we're going to go on back to the bedrooms now. And Eric will kind of pan on the way and get some of those linens there. We got some beautiful tablecloths and lots of cloth napkins and napkin rings. So if you like that kind of stuff, we've got that. I'm going to come into this little bedroom with a white furniture, sweet little iron bed. Now, we didn't have a mattress, so we just made it up so you could look at it. But just the sweetest little iron bed and 2 matching night tables. And just really nice white furniture. A lot of people want white furniture for their children. It makes their rooms look bigger. And you can put any color you want with it. Behind Eric there is a bookshelf. I have people asking me for those all the time, especially for children's toys. That's a small one he's photographing now. And then here is a larger one. So if you need it for books or toys or kids' games. Got a great highboy chest here. Wonderful hardware on that. And then we have a matching dresser and mirror that go with that. Matching lamps, and we've got some whimsical art in here. When we come out of this room, here's another great mirror in the hallway. We come out of this room, there's another office in this house. There was an office downstairs and an office upstairs. When we come in here, this has got great furniture. If you're looking to really maximize your office, this is an L-shaped desk and so in trend. And got an Apple computer there. It's just going to be a lot of office stuff in here, printers and keyboards and task chairs, rolling files, lots of luggage, lots of traveling going on in this house. And then bookshelves. I have, again, people asking me for those all the time. These are in that great color. And this week I have a table and 2 chairs that match. But if you want to add that to your office, then you have an L-shaped work area, and then somebody else could be working at this. This would be great for homework. Got another bookshelf here, and you see it is full of cords and gadgets and earphones and chargers, just everything you need that we use in our busy lives now. Come out of here, we have another bedroom. I told you it's a pretty good sized house. And this was kind of a fun room, so we've got different color paints on the wall. This is a king-size bed from Cantoni. It's metal, and it is very, very in trend right now, that metal frame. It's kind of that industrial look. We've got luxury linens on it. It's got 2 matching lamps for the linens, and then we've got 2 very contemporary gridded night tables. If Eric can shoot down in there, you'll see that's a big metal grid. And the glass on that on the top is pretty significant. We've got a great plaid club chair. It's kind of got a little bit of a wingback influence to it. It's kind of got that little bit more sophisticated arm with that arc to it. Then we got a great highboy dresser here, and I mean, these are big drawers if you're looking for something. And you could paint this any color you want to do it. I know a lot of people are wanting to do their rooms in bright hot colors, so this is true wood, solid wood. And got a great mirror above that. Now we've got some things outside of this house. We've got some great patio furniture, and we've got a table and chairs that seat 6, and Eric can kind of show you what it looks like from up here. This umbrella is oversized, so, and in excellent shape. It's teak wood, and those chairs slope, kind of fold down to where it compacts pretty easily. We took that out of the garage and it was folded up pretty nicely, so it didn't take up a lot of room. That is really nice, that teak wood furniture, and it is not inexpensive, and it just really will stand the test of time because it will endure all of the elements and just kind of keep going. So we have that, and then we have out around the pool, we have some containers, porcelain containers where they had container gardening, and some object-y art that they had decorating their pool area. So we'll just kind of go out there and just take a brief little look. Over there in the corner, you'll see lots of, I know I have a lot of you that are always looking for container gardens. Got 2 great chaise lounges. These are in teak wood too, with brand new cushions. And then we've got an iron pool bed. This is, of course, from a resort line, and the frame itself is solid iron. And then we have an iron table and chairs with another umbrella. It's not going to be cold forever, and we're going to want to be getting furniture back out around our pools. And you can see the container gardening I'm talking about over there. That's got rosemary in it. So I do have a couple of those and some container gardening, as well as object-y art in the way of turtles and things of that nature. So keep in mind that we'll be here Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's chilly outside, so you're not going to want to be playing golf or doing anything else, so come and see me. And please share this video. Y'all are so good to me, and our business has just grown exponentially because of these videos and people hitting the share button. I really, really appreciate you doing that for me. There's a lot of people that come to the sales that say, I just saw your video and I've never seen it before, didn't know about estate sales. And anybody that comes to my sales knows that we do the best estate sales in Dallas. We are very highbrow. I tell people all the time, it's not Filene's Basement. We don't sell junk and we don't sell dirty things. We sell out of beautiful homes like this to people that are just being transported to a different part of the United States, and they're not going to take the contents of a house that is this size. And actually, this family is going to be living a whole lot smaller, as you can well imagine, being on the East Coast. So keep in mind that we've got beautiful, beautiful things. Everything from formal ware, china, glass, and silver, formal furniture, all the way to casual things. Lots of clothes this week, and I know a lot of you come for the new jewelry, and brought a lot of that collection this week. But we have a ton, just a plethora of clothing. And keep in mind, if you know a guy that's really tall and has excellent taste and likes designer labels like Hugo Boss, we have a tuxedo, suits, suit coats, a great collection of ties, shoes, women's clothing, and in just excellent taste. So again, I look forward to seeing all of you at the sale this week. And thanks for sharing. I'll see you Friday morning.